Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
You mean it wouldn't matter? Dare you?
No, it is, bro.
All right, just watched.
There
Just watched A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan biopic movie, and it's made for Bob Dylan fans. I'm just gonna point blank say it. I don't think it's made for. There's some elements of like, movie stuff, dramatization, I guess. I don't know. It just feels like a. Why don't they release documentaries in, movie theaters across the country? Why don't they just do that? Like, like something other than Michael Moore movies, like release it to the general audience. Why not just do that? That'd probably be more interesting than. Like, I don't know what's real or what's not with this movie. I just don't know, because they kind of fast tracked him, like right to being like, I guess, kind of famous, and like, like they showed him in one year, 1964, where he's like a newcomer. Then they showed 1965, and he has the famous Bob Dylan hair and shades, always smoking cigarettes. Like, okay. And he's like, jaded by fame already. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. The fuck?
you just got here. Yeah.
It's weird, man. And I don't understand. Like, what's the big cinematic payoff? That he plays rock at a folk concert?
Yes. He's known. He's known for like civil rights. That's just not even brought up in this movie.
Yeah, it's like the Elle Fanning and what's her name, like Sylvie or some shit like that. She brought him to like civil rights things, but other than that, I wasn't even really. I thought he was known for that, right? Talks about the war
apparently.
and stuff, but I don't think Vietnam was even brought up in this entire movie.
We learn more about his sex life than like his actual accomplishments.
Yeah, he's kind of like, if I'm supposed to take this as some sort of true story about his life, he's kind of a douchebag, bro. Like, yo, fuck that guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I'm sorry, like, you could come up with poetic words to talk about some sort of social issue, but if you're like just cheating on women left and right and shit like that, and fucking,
Like, what's the point?
Exactly, like you're not really like a good guy. Like, I don't care about your fucking politics. Like, this is why I can't stand politics in the first place. But it's just weird. Like, yeah,
Well, it's like, it's the way they showed it. It's not. He's not even a complicated man. He seems like a very simpleton that I guess lucked into a position.
yeah.
Essentially.
And his biggest complication was that like the most complicated thing about him is like, oh, they're trying to make me play folk music when I don't want to. I don't play some rock and roll. It's like, is that like a big deal? I don't know.
I don't even know if that's. I don't even know if it's like an inside baseball music thing.
I don't know. I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
No, but what I'm saying is, in that regard, is that the biggest fucking problem he had? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Cause like what's it called? I used to always hear. I used to talk to some people that are older than me, where they were like dudes used to talk about Dylan, like, oh, you have a nice voice, but you can't make a hit song.
Okay.
Or like or you have like catchy lyrics, but you have a problem like living in that meta, artistically, or like, oh, like you're just producing like what's these two fuckers names, John Lennon and McCartney.
Yeah.
Like they sneeze and like, oh, the song's a hit, but it's a hit because like there's something to it.
Yeah.
Or like you're like a fucking rapper, bro. You just got bars, bro.
But didn't
No
you?
hooks. No hooks. Where the hooks at, bro?
Oh shit.
Well, they want Jay-Z. They don't want Corrupt. They want Rakim, bro.
I mean, yeah. I guess I need to go over some of Bob Dylan's lyrics at some point to get what to get the big deal about it. I mean, like my favorite band, Metric. I think this woman's lyrics are fucking amazing. So if this guy won a Nobel Prize for literature for his, like, I need to know if that's like clout based or if that's like legit. Is he just like a fucking wordsmith wizard motherfucker, or is it just we like you, Bob? Like,
Well, what were we talking about in the movie? We're talking about, where's Tom Petty's fucking movie? But I think like it's like at a primal level, what I was trying to get at personally by saying that is, I don't really need to get caught up in Tom Petty's lyrics because he can go there vocally. He's like, this guy's a talent.
yeah,
He is
melodies are crazy.
he is an out of body talent where like, I hear him and it takes me somewhere. The music was even fucking Johnny Cash. I'm like, all right, yo, Johnny Cash. He's got the grit though. There's no grit to you, Bob Dylan.
Fuck you, Anthony.
There's no grit, bro. Like I you know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna go in that realm, like where's the pain at? I don't hear the pain in your voice.
I was there could be something there lyrically that I'm just because I'm not an expert on his music, right? I'm here for watching a movie that's apparently going to be Oscar worthy or something according to people, and cinematically,
Yeah,
I don't see it.
I don't see it. I don't see it. It's not. It's not up. It's not. It's not up for that. It's not up for it. You're not up for that kind of regard. Like this, like bro, no offense, bro. Like this guy, the director, when you make a movie, it's like, is this gonna? It's like I'm wondering, is this gonna be played in the country music channel? Is that what you made this for? You're
Nah,
gonna
it's
be on
just
Lifetime, TBS, like
nah. It's going to be running on HBO.
Nah, this
Yes, it
who
will.
the fuck?
Yes,
It
it will.
will, but it's like, come on, bro. You're not Tenet, bro. You're not Inception. Like you're not that. You're not that movie, bro.
But it will be
Uh,
regardless.
It will be. I mean,
Oh
it's not.
man,
It's not up there. You ain't even Dune.
I can't have some beautiful mind moment, like Russell Crowe, where he's like seeing numbers and shit. Have Bob Dylan doing
Yeah,
that with lyrics, bro. Like let's break down his lyrics and like make them like important to us, the
yeah.
audience. Like really
I'm
hear
like,
his lyrics word for word and like, yo, this is genius, bro. He came up with that. Holy shit! Like, let me see that shit. But they kept that
they
quiet,
didn't
bro.
do that. Yeah, it's like, this guy's a wordsmith. Show me how the sausage is made. Pause.
The
Or show like,
the most we
show me
saw,
the look behind the veil.
yes. The most we saw is him fucking Joan Baez and getting up in the middle of the night and starts writing shit.
He
But he's
did
like,
that twice.
but he's
He
like
did that.
whispering it to himself. He's not even like we're not even hearing lyrics and shit. He's just whispering to himself like, okay, then I'll do this and blah, blah, blah. And Joan's like, get the fuck out of my face.
That's why, That's why I appreciated 8 Mile. I
Yeah,
appreciate 8 Mile. I appreciate and then they're showing you like simultaneously how his environment is like dictating what he wants to speak on, and like what his state of mind is as he's doing like he's waking up, he's gotta go in, he's on the bus, he's like fuck him, he's like life's hard, oh, I see the vision, I see the pain. I'm like, this guy don't see shit, bro. Like you say, this guy's. He's like, would you say he lucked into a career? Like, you just walk into a
the,
career.
I'm not saying Bob Dylan did do that. I'm saying the movie made that the case
Yeah,
by
the
fast
movie showed
forwarding
it.
through all his moments of like
The movie
struggle
showed
and shit like that, bro. Like the struggle wasn't there except for him trying to play rock music at a folk concert. Or him fucking around with girls and them catching him for it and be like, yo, what the fuck? This
You know
dude,
what's funny?
God,
You know what's funny? It's the way. So this guy did a Johnny Cash movie. It's the way that he paid so much attention to detail to the Johnny Cash character. I'm like, I was peeping that low key, like, yo, this Johnny Cash is like, he's more than a supporting character for no reason. He is for no reason, bro. It's just this, oh no, I gotta make Johnny Cash authentic. Like he went no other side character is as authentic. Even Bob Seger's not as authentically captured as Johnny Cash is for seemingly no reason.
Yeah. Pete Seeger. I think it's Pete.
Oh, Pete.
Bob Seger's It was Hollywood night. He does like pop
Oh,
songs. I'm pretty sure.
I got no. I don't know. First,
If I play one of his songs, you'd know. But yeah, it's just, man, bro. Like all right, Elle Fanning is one of his was his girlfriend, right? He waits for this motherfucker to go. I think she's going for like some civil rights fucking or some studying or some shit like that, right? She's bettering her education, her life or whatever. So she goes on a trip. This dude fucks Joan Baez in her apartment, bro.
yeah, fuck.
And there's no confrontation about it in the movie. None. Right? But then later in the movie, he brings the same girl, Elle Fanning, to the concert to watch him fucking serenading with fucking Joan Baez, and she's just like, fuck, I gotta leave, bro. Breaking my heart again. It's like, yeah, what a piece of shit. They're trying to like make us like him for it. Like, no, I don't fucking like this dude, bro. The movie, I don't know Bob Dylan the person, but the movie character made him seem like a pretentious little douchebag, bro. Like, holy fuck. He played these like fucking rock songs. It's like, yo, just play the fucking like a rolling stone. Like the folk song people will be like, all right, I like that one. That sounds pretty good. Like, but I don't know. It's whatever. Maybe he did that in real life. He played kind of janky rock songs, and then they're like, boo, and then he played. That was weird too. Like you did it to make some statement. Like, we should be able to play rock and roll, man. Plays rock and roll, and then they're like, just go back out there for one more song. He's like, all right. He just plays a folk song. So it's like, didn't that kill your whole rebellious thing? The thing that gave you some color to you? Like, you just kind of abandoned it and played a folk song anyways. So it's like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I don't know. Apparently the CEOs at Folk Music Inc. were like pissed off, so he bent the knee, I guess. Oh, man. But, all right. Here's the thing. As a film fan, I do not recommend this movie. I think it'll bore the fucking shit out of you. There's nothing really compelling about it. Like Anthony said, 8 Mile does better as far as it's more compelling.
Yeah,
than this shit is.
Way more compelling.
Watching Bob go through rinky-dink problems. Like, oh, I got too many girlfriends. I have too many girlfriends. Like, those are his fucking problems. I want to play rock, but they want me to play folk music. Like, wasn't he during the Vietnam War and JFK and all this, whatever the fuck social issues are happening? Where the fuck is that struggle for Bob Dylan in the movie? It's just not there. There's just nothing compelling about it. So as a movie fan, I'd say I don't recommend. Now, if you're a Bob Dylan fan, please go ahead. But yeah, go watch it. You might not even hear that much music from him either. Or you'll hear music from him, but maybe not. You won't get so entrenched in his process of making music. But if you just want to hear some of his songs or hear someone imitate him and give reverence to his music, boom, this is made for a Bob Dylan fan. Right up your alley. But, it is what it is. My grade for me, 6.7 out of 10. 6.6, 6.7.
I was gonna say 7 too.
Dude, what's compelling about this movie? Please tell me. If I missed something, please tell me, Anthony. Please.
The cinematography.
Oh, come on. Come on.
The score, Jordan, the cinematography.
Stop it.
Epic cinematography. I'm trolling, dude. I'm saying. Like, that's what these fuckers say when they got nothing good to say. Guys, the cinematography in this movie was amazing.
Yeah, sure, the camera work is all right. It didn't bother me. Was there anything epic about the fucking cinematography? No.
No.
It was just well done, kind of.
Good lenses. Hey, the lenses work. Get up.
I
Lenses.
can't. There's nothing compelling about it. That's story wise. There's nothing mind blowing about the aesthetics of it. The fight, even once again, if you're a Bob Dylan fan, I'm sure the music blew you away. But for me, I'm just like, yeah, I've heard some of these songs before. Okay, but they're not tied to anything. They're not tied to the war or civil rights. I don't see those like them putting them next to each other really.
No, not at all.
So it's like even the music comes up underwhelming because of that. So it's like, what do you want me to do? Imagine the movie was better? I can't do that. So yeah,
It's like they didn't capture like his essence. Well, no, my bad. They didn't go into any details about like who Bob Dylan as a man was in regards to his talent, which is songwriting, and they
exactly.
also but they jumped around like they had a wide tent for the fucking movie. They had him early on in '64, and then sporadically from there for what like a couple year period.
Yeah, basically.
Where like if it's like you didn't tell us an overarching story, and you also didn't capture a moment. Like you could have just went, no, Bob Dylan's you don't know how Bob Dylan got here. You're just in this moment of time with
Yeah.
him experiencing like who the man is in all its glory. You didn't get that either.
If
So
you-
that yeah, that it's like you didn't give me an Aronofsky, like you didn't give me a snapshot into a moment in this person's life where you're intrinsically showing me every part, every aspect about him. I don't have to guess who Bob Dylan is by the end of the movie. In this movie, you don't know who the fuck Bob Dylan is.
exactly. He shows up like an aberration, but his behavior is just like, yes, like almost like a womanizer a little bit. Like it's just like, what the fuck so special?
Yeah,
Like, why is he special? Something that ties to his lyrics that make it special. They're just like, we just need you to play folk music. Just play folk music. He's like, nah, man, I want to play something new. Like,
like you know what
that's
it
your
is.
big struggle, really? Wow.
It feels like somebody wrote a book and this guy only followed what the book said. This
A
guy,
poor book with no access
how
to actual Bob Dylan
how
or
it
something.
used, yeah, or like or maybe the book was really well um detailed, and he just took what he wanted from it. Whatever it is, I don't know. This has source material as far as to the story to this movie, but it's lacking, severely lacking.
Yeah,
There's
I agree.
no way, there's no way you did justice to Bob Dylan in this movie.
Yeah, probably not. But I can't say I know. I don't know his life.
I
So.
can't say I know, but I mean, like, I did not get a full understanding of who Bob Dylan is by watching this movie. Not you can't. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
There's no way you get a full understanding of Bob Dylan as a complex individual from this movie.
Yeah.
Other than that, he I guess he likes to fuck around. It's like, yo, you guys really you painted him in a bad light, but it's not like a detailed, oriented, matter of fact bad light. It seems like a slapstick kind of bad light.
Bro, he's in New York City, right? He's in the village. He picks up his ex-girlfriend from the village to hop on the back of his motorcycle.
Yeah,
Drives her to Rhode Island, and then makes her sit there and watch him like serenading with fucking Joan Baez, and
that's a crazy
she's
bro.
like,
That
I'm
is
out of here. Oh fuck.
first of all, that's a crazy trip to take on a bike, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know how many times you gotta stop to get gas for that?
Exactly. He dragged her all the way there just to be like, "You're not really my girl." Well, I think he wanted her to be his girl, but she also knew like you were fucking Joan Baez, weren't you?
Yeah,
And
clearly.
she found out the hard way.
Yeah, the worst way possible.
All right. Did you? What'd you say? 7 something? 7-2?
Nah, fuck that, bro. It goes down. We ain't even gonna grade it, bro. It didn't pass. How about that?
Fair enough.
It didn't pass.
I assume that means no recommendation.
No, I was never recommending it. That's why I was like, why am I even passing it?
Fair enough. All right. By the way, I want to say the real hero of 8 Mile was definitely Cheddar Bob. If you think about it, Cheddar Bob shot himself before anyone else could shoot him. And Eminem's like, "Wait a minute, that's what I'll do for my rap battle. I'll shit on myself, and he won't be able to do it." Cheddar Bob myself. Beautiful. Anyways, there's your review for A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan story. Is this 2024? 2025.
Yeah, 2024.
2024, A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan biopic.
That's crazy. I did not have on my bingo card Jordan thinking more highly of Den of Thieves 2 than fucking Bob Dylan movie.
There was something unique and creative in that in Den of Thieves too. A Complete Unknown, exactly. Unknown is the right word. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Why do I care? Hey, it is what it is. All right, there's your review.